So we're going to talk about our medical kit and everything that you should take with you when you're going hiking, at least for a day. But this is actually the medical kit that I take with me when I go backpacking too. So I keep all of my stuff in this Ziploc bag, because remember I told you Ziploc bags are my favorite hiking utensil. I use them for everything. So all this stuff I keep in that bag. Knock wood, I haven't had to use anything out of it this season or last season. So, very first thing you should have, of course, are Band-Aids. Remember we talked about what happens when you get a blister. So when you get a blister, you either want to use moleskin, which is what this is, that you cut up with your knife, and put right over the red spot. And you should, as soon as you feel your feet getting a red spot, you should stop. Tell your leader that you need to stop. Take your shoe and sock off and put moleskin right on the red hot spot. And then put a Band-Aid over top of it just to protect it. Okay? I also use something called KT tape. When I'm doing long distances, I'll use KT tape over the moleskin just because it sticks longer. But for a day hike, moleskin will do a really good job, and it will help you and it'll feel better very quickly. All right, so I also have, I don't take a lot of medical kind of stuff in for a day hike, and even for a long distance hike because I'm usually 3 days away from anywhere, and I have self-service, pretty frequently on the trail. But if I would have a medical emergency, remember we talked about having a whistle, and then I carry with me Morse code and also the whistle sounds for emergencies. But really, if you can't remember all this stuff, that's okay. Just blow your whistle and stay still. Don't move, stay still, blow your whistle, and hopefully your buddy can get your leader. And we're going to talk about what to do when you get lost. But the same is true when you get lost. Stay still, look for high ground, and blow your whistle. Right? So I have BioFreeze, Deep Woods Off, Stops Bleeding. I use these amazing things. These are those like magic towels that you get at like CVS or whatever. You put a little bit of water on here and it's going to expand and become a towel. So keep these in your medical kit. If you want emergency deodorant, you can have it. This is a little raincoat. I'm going to show you my raincoat too. And toothpaste, because you should always brush your teeth. And these most adorable little toothbrushes ever known to man. They're right here, or women. If you have asthma and need an inhaler, make sure you bring your medicine along. And your leader should have a kit with Tylenol and ibuprofen and written permission for the leader to distribute it to the child. If you are of age, you should bring girly supplies. And remember, we talked about you pack that out. Never leave your stuff in the woods. Nobody wants to see it. And then you can have bug spray, and if it's in the summer, or if it's, if you need it, you want to use UV protection. Now look at the size of this bottle. This is a giant bottle. Do you need to take this huge bottle with you when you go? The answer is no. You can get a smaller bottle, or it's sometimes cheaper to buy the bigger bottle, but then go to the dollar store and get the empty little bottles and just put a little bit in so that you have a little bit with you. But you don't want to carry this big old heavy thing, because if you carry lots of heavy things that weigh this much, your pack is going to weigh a ton, right? So this is Josh's medical kit. That's my medical kit, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all packed up.